Good evening, and thank you all for attending Dakota Electric Association annual meeting. I'm Paul Bakken, and I'm honored to serve as your board chair. For the next few minutes, I'd like to share with you some key moments from 2024 and share my enthusiasm for what's ahead in 2025. 2024 was filled with numerous high points, including the increase of capital credits returned to our members, a record-breaking member appreciation event, and a remarkable display of cooperation among cooperatives when Dakota Electric employees helped a co-op in Florida restore power after Hurricane Milton. In 2025, we're excited to explore new ways to enhance your member value while continuing to provide you with the same safe, reliable, and affordable electricity you've come to expect. At Dakota Electric, we're committed to serving our members and emphasizing the cooperative difference. One way we accomplish this is by returning capital credits to our members. Last year, our members received an estimated $5.5 million in capital credits. A portion of the funds returned to members originated from our power supplier, Great River Energy. Sometimes these credits go unclaimed. However, they do not go unused. Dakota Electric allocates unclaimed capital credits to local students through scholarships to support their education. In 2024, Dakota Electric provided $160,000 to students in our service area. Since 1990, we've proudly contributed over $2 million to support their future education. Last July, we hosted our annual member appreciation event at the Minnesota Zoo. Approximately 8,000 members enjoyed free admission, leading to an evening filled with excitement and discovery. This record-breaking event raised over $1,300 and collected 2,210 pounds of food for 360 Communities and the Open Door. Since the event's inception in 1998, our members have consistently demonstrated their commitment to giving back. Over the years, together, we've donated more than 42,000 pounds of food and over $16,000 to local food shelves. Dakota Electric also hosted its first Energy Fest, which combined our EV Ride and Drive and Energy Trends Expo. The event saw participation from multiple dealerships offering EV test drives, as well as vendors sharing information on energy efficiency programs and practices. Alongside Energy Fest, our employee-led fundraising initiative, Dakota Cares, raised over $28,000 for nonprofits, including 360 Communities, Caitlin's Closet, and Creating Healthier Communities. Our commitment to improving our community doesn't stop at the borders of our service area. It extends across the country whenever other co-ops need assistance. I'm very proud to say that Dakota Electric provided aid to a Florida cooperative with Lacoochee River Electric in response to Hurricane Milton. I want to thank our line workers, Luke, Kyle, Clay, Tim, Wyatt, and Bryce, who volunteered 2 weeks of their time working in extreme conditions to restore power to those in need. While there are many more examples, these are just a few ways your cooperative consistently engages with and supports the community. As we look ahead to 2025, I'd like to emphasize our excitement about a key development. A dedicated team of Dakota Electric employees have begun implementing our customer information system, SpryPoint. This innovative system will greatly enhance the member experience by offering more self-service options, enabling digital rebate submissions, customizing communication preferences, and providing access to an electricity usage portal. Our CEO, Ryan Henches, will provide more details about this project later in the meeting. Another exciting development for 2025 is our continued evaluation of a new Dakota Electric Energy Center. We've proudly called Farmington our home since our inception in 1937. This facility that we're seated in this evening has been our home since 1977. Our membership and the needs of the organization have changed significantly in the last 47 years. Ryan will also be sharing additional details about this project as he discusses the future of our cooperative. As I conclude, I want to thank all of our member owners who are here tonight and everyone who took the time to voice their opinions and vote in our Board of Directors election. We strive to serve each of you to the best of our abilities, and we appreciate your support and engagement with Dakota Electric. Thank you once again for your trust and ongoing partnership. We look forward to continuing to serve you with integrity, transparency, and accountability. Thank you.
Hi, good evening. My name is David Jones, and I'm proud to serve as the treasurer of your board of directors. I'll be presenting a few of the financial accomplishments from 2024. The financial decisions Dakota Electric makes directly impact you, our members. So it is of the utmost importance we are responsible stewards of your resources. Our 2024 financial statements were audited by the accounting firm Eide Bailly and received a clean audit opinion. This provides our members with the reassurance their cooperative is making sound financial decisions on their behalf. Dakota Electric continually analyzes all costs associated with delivering safe, reliable, and affordable electricity to the membership. Like other industries, we have experienced upward cost pressures resulting from periods of high inflation that began in 2021. This resulted in higher costs for wholesale power purchases, as well as increase in our distribution expenses. Additionally, supply chain disruptions have continued to contribute to higher prices and longer lead times on essential materials and equipment, adversely impacting our capital investments and operational expenses. To recover these elevated costs, a tariff rate adjustment is necessary for the cooperative's long-term financial health. In December of 2024, Dakota Electric submitted a filing to the Minnesota Public Utilities Commission for a proposed tariff adjustment of 11%. We understand that rate changes do impact our members directly, which is why we act prudently and only request adjustments when necessary. Notably, Dakota Electric has not adjusted tariff rates since the last rate case was approved in 2019. The next slide shows our consolidated statement of operations for Dakota Electric. Gross margins of $62 million decreased 3.4% or $2.2 million compared to 2023. Net sales revenue of $223 million increased 1.3% or $3 million. Total kilowatt hour sales decreased 4.5% or $87 million. Notably, 2023 included a one-time 55 million kilowatt hour accounting true-up. Excluding the accounting true-up, kilowatt hour sales decreased 1.7% or 32 million kilowatt hours compared to last year. Residential sales of 914 million kilowatt hours decreased 2.7% or 26 million kilowatt hours, and commercial sales of 886 million kilowatt hours decreased 0.7% or 6 million compared to last year. Cost of sales of $161 million increased 3.2% or $4.9 million compared to 2023. The cost of power purchased from our power supplier, Great River Energy, increased $3.7 million due to a 6% increase in the cost of power purchased, partially offset by 61 million fewer kilowatt hour purchases than last year. Operating expenses of $67 million were up 9.1% or $5.6 million from last year. Expenses were driven primarily by increases in labor-related costs. Excluding labor-related cost increases, total operating expenses were up 2.7% or $0.8 million compared to 2023. Over half of Dakota Electric's operating expenses are directly impacted by the cost of labor. As the graph illustrates, year over year, utility labor costs have increased significantly since 2022, resulting in higher distribution costs for our cooperative. Dakota Electric has also experienced service-related cost increases from third-party contractors, consultants, and operational services such as locating and tree trimming. These services are essential to maintaining safe, reliable service to our members. The cost of equipment to maintain our distribution system continues to be impacted by inflationary pressures and supply chain constraints. The graph identifies core distribution system equipment and associated increases incurred between 2021 and 2024. Those increases were primarily due to higher depreciation expenses resulting from higher cost of plant equipment. Additionally, higher costs to borrow drove increases in interest expense on both short and new long-term debt used to help fund new plant additions. Dakota Electric's 2024 consolidated net operating margin was a loss of $5.3 million, a decrease of $7.8 million compared to 2023. The decrease was attributed to increases in operational expenses and lower gross margins. The next line item is other income, which totaled $6.2 million for the year. This includes allocated capital credits from Great River Energy, our power supplier, capital credits from our lenders, and other organizations, and interest income. The largest portion of other income was Great River Energy capital credits of $4.9 million. This capital credit allocation decreased $4.8 million from the prior year. These capital credits are a non-cash allocation and will be received at a later date. In March of 2024, we received a capital credit payment of $3.1 million from Great River Energy, the sixth such payment since they began retiring their capital credits in March of 2019. Overall, you can see that the net income for the year was $0.9 million compared to $12.9 million in 2023. The $12 million decrease was primarily due to decreased operating margins and a reduction in allocated capital credits from Great River Energy. Moving to the balance sheet, total assets were $422 million compared to $407 million in 2023. The more than $14 million increase in our asset base was due to additions to utility plant, increased investments in associated organizations like Great River Energy, and increases in accounts receivable. The next section shows liabilities. Current liabilities increased $17.9 million to $89.3 million, primarily due to a higher line of credit balance. Long-term debt increased $1.8 million to $134.4 million. The increase was to help fund plant additions. Members' equity decreased $4.9 million to $194 million due to lower retained earnings and $5.5 million of capital credit retirements to our members. The 2024 capital credit retirement of $5.5 million increases the total amount returned to the membership to over $78 million since our inception in 1937. At the end of 2024, Dakota Electric served 117,398 active services, an increase of 1.1% over the prior year. Dakota Electric serves our members with over 4,300 miles of line, with approximately 74% of that being underground. We invested approximately $26 million in utility plant additions in 2024 and collected nearly $4 million in contributions in aid of construction to help offset these costs. These investments include upgrades to our distribution system to maintain and improve reliability for all our existing members and to connect 1,385 new members to our service territory. This completes the Treasurer's Report. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Thank you all for joining us tonight at our annual meeting. As members of Dakota Electric, your voices, engagement, and participation are vital to our success. During my 2 years at Dakota Electric, I have led our team as we strive to achieve the key priorities defined in our strategic plan. Since we established these priorities, we have made significant strides, and I'd like to take a moment to share some highlights, starting with safety. I'm proud to say that 2024 was another safe year for Dakota Electric. We completed Phase 2 of our Committed to Zero Contacts program. Phase 2 involved collaborating with our operations department leaders and their teams by taking a hands-on approach to review current work practices. This assessment fostered local ownership and helped us develop a plan to minimize future risks. We also participated in the Rural Electric Safety Achievement Program for the second year. As part of this program, industry professionals and peers conducted an on-site inspection to assess our safety performance and help improve safety practices. I'm proud to share that, thanks to efforts in both programs, Dakota Electric received our national organization's NRECA Certificate of Safety Achievement. In addition to regular safety training for the cooperative employees, we continually educate our communities about safe electricity practices. By organizing safety demonstrations for children and collaborating with fire departments and the public, we are dedicated to fostering a culture of safety and awareness. This commitment to safety directly supports our promise of service of providing safe, affordable, and reliable electricity. By preventing hazards, we reduce outages, improve response time, and most importantly, save lives. In 2024, we significantly expanded our infrastructure to meet the growing demands of our communities. This included constructing the new Eidswald substation, energizing the Cedar substation, and installing more than 2,100 new meters. We're confident that our continued infrastructure investments will improve our system reliability, reduce unexpected expenses, and prepare us for the future growth opportunities. Additionally, we continue replacing bare cable and aging wood poles and working to prevent disruptions through proactive tree trimming maintenance. In total, more than 312 member requests for vegetation management were completed, and for the first time in over 20 years, we brought our open requests down to 0. Our System Average Interruption Duration Index, or SAIDI, outage time of 17.4 minutes proves these proactive measures effective, underscoring our commitment to minimizing disruptions and efficiently restoring service. Moreover, our System Average Interruption Frequency Index, or SAIFI, indicates that an outage occurs for our members approximately once every 3 years. We are confident these investments will continue enhancing service reliability while balancing infrastructure needs and cost effectiveness. At Dakota Electric, we recognize that our financial decisions directly affect you. We serve as responsible stewards of your resources, carefully analyzing expenses and developing bottom-up budgets each year to ensure we never exceed what is necessary to complete our work and continue providing you with safe, reliable, and affordable electricity. However, times are changing. Inflation and rising costs of essential materials have made it more expensive to maintain the same level of service you depend on. As a result, Dakota Electric has filed a rate case with the Minnesota Public Utility Commission for the first time since 2019. I'll be discussing this rate adjustment and what it means for our members and Dakota Electric further in the program. Despite these challenges, our commitment to financial responsibility remains unwavering. Our financial integrity remains unblemished. We recently underwent a thorough audit of our financial statements by a third-party auditor. I'm pleased to report the results showed a clean audit. By carefully managing our finances, we can continue investing in programs that offer tools and solutions to help members reduce their energy use, improve sustainability, and strengthen grid reliability. Last year, electric vehicle growth in our service territory significantly increased, with over 400 members joining one of our charging programs. We launched and implemented a new virtual metered EV rate charging program and a behind-the-meter storage option, empowering members with more options to electrify and improve efficiency. Our members installed and received rebates for 200 heat pumps, highlighting our commitment to promoting energy-efficient heating and cooling solutions while reducing costs. Our team also successfully completed a multi-year effort of exchanging 50,000 load control receivers across the service territory. I'm proud to announce that our members collectively saved over 30 million kilowatt hours of energy through our energy efficiency and fuel switching programs. Lastly, collaboration is essential to advancing sustainable initiatives. That's why we're proud of our continued partnership with the Prairie Island Indian community and their Net Zero initiative. Our energy optimization programs are designed to deliver value to our members. By helping members save energy and reduce costs, we enhance the member experience. Our dedicated member service representatives are a significant part of providing this member experience. Over the past year, they handled more than 120,000 calls, demonstrating our commitment to addressing members' inquiries and concerns. We also understand the importance of staying at the forefront of customer service technology. As Chair Bakken noted, Dakota Electric employees began implementation of our new customer information system, SpryPoint. This cutting-edge system will significantly improve the member experience by expanding self-service options and giving members more control and visibility of their accounts. Dakota Electric is committed to you, our member owners, and communities we serve. In 2024, we hosted and participated in 24 member events throughout the year, providing opportunities for meaningful interactions with our members. And thanks to your generous donations, we provided nearly 2,500 pounds of food at these events for our local food shelves. Additionally, we asked for your feedback through the American Customer Satisfaction Index survey. Dakota Electric scored an 86 out of a possible 100 on this survey and was awarded the ACSI 2024 Member Satisfaction Award. This award is a testament to Dakota Electric's ongoing efforts to provide the best possible member experience. Our commitment to community extends to investing in and developing the growth of our future leaders. We achieve this by sending local high school students to the NRECA Youth Tour in Washington, D.C. each June. We are proud of 5 students who represented Dakota Electric in 2024 and wish them the best in their continued education and development. Enhancing the member experience allows us to find new ways to serve and support our members continuously. This paves the way for future innovation, driving new technologies and solutions that improve reliability, efficiency, and convenience. Dakota Electric continues to innovate by proactively assessing and investing in the future of our facilities. In 2024, we completed a facility planning study that revealed a need for increased garage space, equipment storage, land, and office space. We'll be discussing this existing project in further detail in a few minutes. Staying at the forefront of innovation means recognizing the importance of safeguarding our systems and data. In 2024, we continued to make significant strides in enhancing our cybersecurity measures and ensuring the integrity and security of our operations. To help ensure your data is secure, we hold monthly cybersecurity training for all employees and weekly cybersecurity team reviews. We also remained at the forefront of the evolving energy landscape. In 2024, we completed a comprehensive distribution energy resource management system strategy. This strategy works to optimize the integration and management of renewable energy resources and technology, all while maintaining the reliability and resilience of the grid. These innovations and improvements are only possible because of the people in the fields and behind the screens. Dakota Electric's employees are engaged and highly skilled and must remain adaptable to the changes within the industry. Over the past year, we've taken significant steps to support and invest in our team. We conducted an employee engagement survey to gather valuable insights, negotiated and approved union contracts to ensure fairness and competitiveness, revamped our open enrollment process to improve benefits access, and held several leadership training sessions to strengthen our organization. These efforts are all part of our ongoing commitment to fostering a strong, engaged, high-performing workforce. As we navigate our changing energy landscape, I'm proud to say that Dakota Electric is not just adapting to change, but is leading it. By focusing on member satisfaction, operational resilience, and innovative thinking, we're building a foundation for success in the future. In closing, I'd like to express my gratitude to our dedicated employees, supportive community partners, and most important, our valued members. Thank you for your unwavering commitment and trust in Dakota Electric.